What's up everyone, Zero here. So I wanted to put together a quick video just going over how to set up your trade in game. So the items that you do find, you are able to price them out and sell them accordingly. So if you pop over here and you hit M in the game, it's going to bring you to the microtransaction website. Now, if you're already playing early access, you already have in-game gold. Now you can do two different things here. You can either upgrade a current stash tab to a premium stash tab, which is going to allow you to sell on the trade site, or you can buy a separate premium stash tab if you want to add tabs to the tabs that you already have, because I believe you start with 6 total. You can buy a regular premium tab, or you can buy a premium quad tab, which is 4 regular tabs in one. So this is what a regular tab looks like, and then this is what a quad tab looks like. So you can see there's a lot more space here. When selling your items, all you do is you place your item in here, you right click it, and you set negotiable price, exact price, or do not index. You can also add a note, which I don't think anybody really uses. Some people might if they're trying to like save stuff for crafting, I guess, but the negotiable price will list as asking price on the trade site. The exact price will say just that exact price, and the do not index will not index that item on the trade site. So what I usually do if I'm not sure about an item's value is I'll put negotiable price and then I'll list it for whatever I feel like the item is worth. If it doesn't sell within the first couple of days, I'll usually try to lower the price a little bit. Some items are a little bit more niche than others, so they might not sell as fast. So you might want to have you might have to gauge it a little bit on how long you're going to wait before you start adjusting the price. Typically, if I have an item in here that's been in here longer than a week, I just lower the price just as a rule, and it usually sells pretty quick. Once you're done listing your price, you just click the check button, and then that will list your items on the trade site. If you watched my previous video on how the trade site works, it's very, very simple, very straightforward. There are certain ways that you can modify the search parameters to get very, very, very specific, but you probably don't have to worry about that if you're brand new. So let's talk about how to price items out. Now in Path of Exile 1, we had a tool called Awaken PoE Trade. And what this was an overlay that would go over Path of Exile 1, and you could hit a hotkey and it would automatically search the trade site for you and just bring up the overlay listing what that item was going for, where it had those specific stats on it. Right now, we don't have anything like that. I'm pretty sure that they're going to be working on something similar to that, but as of now, we don't have anything like that. So you're going to have to kind of gauge it yourself. What I would do, because it's going to get very, very tedious going and checking the trade site and putting in all the stats. So if I was brand new coming into this game, I would just be paying attention to what the meta is right now. So for instance, a lot of people are running evasion and energy shield. So any items that you find that have high evasion, high energy shield with sockets, they have some resistances on there. Right now, my chest piece is not that great. It could have a lot higher resistances. It could have a lot higher max life. But this would probably sell just because of the evasion and the energy shield. I would say it's probably 30 exalt. Let's see. So if we look here at the trade site, a very similar chest piece is actually going for 105 exalted orbs. So I was way off. I guess the price has gone up on these. So mine, when I had bought it, was only worth about 30. So this is why if you find items that are like this, you notice here that it's already been hit with some armor scraps. So the quality's already up and it's already been socketed with increased armor and evasion runes. So if you find one similar to this, you can do the same thing. Armor scrap it, throw the runes in there, and you can sell it for quite a bit. What I would do if I find something like this on the ground, if you find an item that has high evasion, high energy shield with some resistances on it, maybe some max life, I would just do this. Go in here to the trade site, pop in the stats that are on the item, and then just hit search and then sort descending and just check it out for yourself and see what things are kind of going for. You obviously don't have to do that on every item. What you can do is just kind of ballpark it. So like, let's say for instance, you found these gloves, right? I would just put these in as 40 exalt, just as kind of negotiable price. And if you start getting blown up a lot, then you know you way underpriced your item. So you just take it off, and then you can go on the trade site and kind of check. So it's kind of like a fail safe. You know that if you've listed your item way too low, you're just going to get spammed for trade requests. So that's what I would kind of do, just as a new player just getting into trade. So just kind of feel it out. You're going to sell stuff undervalued. Everybody does. You're going to get ripped off. I've gotten ripped off before. It happens to everybody. So sometimes I'll put an item into the tab and I'll forget about it, and the price on it goes way up, and I still have it listed for 0 or have it listed for really low, and I won't even realize it, and I'll just trade it off, and then I'll go back and realize it was worth like 10 times as much as I had it listed for. So don't worry. Just test it out. See how everything works. It's good to get in the habit of this because you can find some drops just in the campaign that are just going to get you exalted orbs, and then you could use those to trade for better items and just make your campaign a lot easier. So just a quick tip. I hope that helps you guys out a little bit if you're brand new. If you guys find these videos useful, please consider subscribing to the channel. Stay tuned. I got plenty more walkthroughs to come. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.